with me is Rana Rahimpour from BBC Persian. Rana, we're hearing it's all over.
It is. So the whole attack, James referred to some of those, the whole attack on the parliament, which started at 10:15 a.m. local time, lasted for about 5 hours. And that's where most of the people have been killed. So in total, 12 people have been killed and 11 of them were at the parliament. And that's where 4 attackers entered the buildings of the parliament through the door of the public visitor. So that's why the security isn't as tight there, because people can go and visit their MPs. They went in there, they shot at all the security guards. They were hoping to get to the main building, but they failed to do that. They went to the offices of the MPs, so another part of the building. MPs said they didn't even hear the gunshots. And that's where most of the problem happened. That's where they took a few people hostage. One of the attackers detonated his suicide belt, and 5 hours later, all of them were killed.
And the other attack, I mean, the symbolism couldn't be greater at the mausoleum of the founder of the Islamic Republic.
Exactly, and only a few days after the anniversary of his death. So in that one, there were 2 attackers. Both of them were suicide attackers. One of them managed to detonate his suicide belt. The other one failed, and 1 person have been killed. They say that the attackers randomly shot at people. That's why there were many injured. At least 42 people have been injured. But both places, of course, although they're not the most secure places in Tehran, but they're still very sensitive places. So if ISIS was truly behind this is a huge success from their point of view, to get deep into the parliament of the Islamic Republic.
And I mean, there must be a real shock on the part of the Iranian people,
it surely
because this
is.
sort of thing just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. The last time we had these kind of bombings was in the 80s, just after the revolution. Things were volatile. There were many infightings among the parties in Iran. But for decades, we haven't had these. We had different conflicts at the borders, especially border with Iraq, but not in the heart of the country. That's a huge shock. And I think it will take a while for the Iranian politicians to digest what's happened.
Rana, we must leave it there. Thank you very much, Rana Rahimpour from BBC Persian.